for the rest of the night tonight. With the kind of heat we've had, this unseasonably warm air, some of them could turn severe tonight with these thunderstorms. So you can see a lot going on here on our watches and warnings map. We have some flood warnings and flood watches off to our west, a tornado watch off to our southwest, and a wind advisory for those folks in the southern parts of our viewing area where we could see wind gusts upwards of 45 miles per hour tonight. With temperatures this cold, we're in the teens, salt is not as effective. So it's really hard to get this snow off the roads with temperatures this cold. And you can see it's still snowing. We have winds out of the northwest that's riding up the mountains. We get this upward flow. That's what's causing this lingering snow into the afternoon hours. And although it's not as heavy as it was before, you can see any little amount with temperatures this cold is going to be sticking to the roads. So delay travel if possible. If you have to travel, make sure you're keeping it slow and keeping your distance out on those roads. This is for tonight. You can see a marginal or 1 out of 5 risk for severe thunderstorms. Not a great chance, but we can't rule out some damaging winds or some heavy downpours. Tomorrow, that's when the better chance of severe weather comes into our area. You can see a slight or a 2 out of 5 risk for the western portions of our viewing area. Everyone else is under a marginal or a 1 out of 5 risk. So once again, the greatest threats with those storms are damaging winds, isolated downpours, and we can't rule out an isolated tornado during the evening hours. This is pretty solid. You can see a sharp gradient though, so just a little wobble in that storm track could mean all the difference from 7 to 10 inches and 2 to 4. So it's very important that you're staying tuned for the very latest forecast. As I said earlier, temperatures were warmer today, so the ground is warm, the roads are warm, so it may not start sticking right away, but if we get heavy enough snow, those heavy bands of snow, that can overcome the warm ground temperatures, and we'll see that snow start accumulating on the grass and the roads. You may be able to see the glare on camera because of the lights, but I'm actually standing on a patch of black ice, so you can see you kind of have to do the shuffle here. It's really slippery. So just make sure you're being careful out on those roads. It's really hard to see the black ice in the darker conditions. So before the sun comes up, these are the conditions we're still going to be looking at. You can see a lot of ice behind me. So be careful on those secondary roads, those neighborhood roads, parking lots, sidewalks, bridges, overpasses. Those are going to be the trouble spots this morning. That'll make it feel even colder. So temperatures topping off in the 20s tomorrow, but with these winds tomorrow morning, it's feeling like the single digits for most areas. Look at Rennell, feeling like -1 degree. So some really cold air. Even in the afternoon hours, we're warming up, but it's still feeling like the teens for many locations, the single digits for a few, especially those north of I-64. Well, if you're wondering what we're doing, we are playing bumper cars.
And you know what might be a good Christmas gift?
What's that?
Toy cars, Colin, a toy car.
We got Christmas at the top and then vacation at the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's how it is this year, you know? Temperatures in the 50s, 60s, more appropriate to wear a Hawaiian shirt than it is your Christmas sweater, but we gotta keep it festive. So we got the magical elf hat here on the top as well. Yeah, once Catherine brought in the decorations, I had to get some more, so that's when we added the ghosts, and it took me 2 hours. But I would say the streamers are worth it. And you know, what would a weather center be without some fog? Look at this, I love it.
Warm blanket is exactly what we all need right now, I think.
Oh yeah, needed for sure. It was frigid out there. Check out Bluefield, barely getting into the 20s. We were struggling to get there today. Beckley didn't even make it. They topped off at 18 degrees, many other areas topping off in the 20s. And right now, we're even colder. We're sitting in the teens, if not the low 20s for many locations. Bluefield's still sitting at 20 degrees. Beckley's down to 16, and we're gonna continue to plummet tonight. That's why western Greenbrier, western Pocahontas counties are under a wind chill advisory from 10 p.m. tonight until 10 a.m. tomorrow for wind chills as low as -10. So make sure you're really staying bundled if you're going out tonight. Bring those pets in. It is going to be a chilly night for sure, but there's not too much to observe on satellite and radar, just a lot of cloud cover. We've been dealing with these overcast skies for pretty much the entire day. Even a few stray flurries possible. We could start seeing some down in Wythe County as well, as we have a low pressure system off to our south and east. It'll try to graze our area, but most should stay dry tonight. So you can see that a few snow showers are possible in Wythe tonight. Otherwise, mainly cloudy skies, few isolated flurries. Temperatures getting down into the teens, if not the single digits for many locations. It's going to be feeling even colder, really cold night expected. But tomorrow, mix of clouds and sunshine. Temperatures warming up. Still going to be chilly, but warmer than we have been, getting to right near freezing. You can see Bluefield right around 31, Beckley sitting at 30 with a mix of clouds and sunshine. As we head into the overnight hours, we look to stay dry. Temperatures getting back down into the teens and 20s. Now that changes though. We'll see some more snow moving in Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. A weak cold front's going to be pushing its way through then. Could result in some snow. Not expecting much in the way of accumulation though. You can see just a general dusting to maybe an inch for most locations. You can see some higher amounts possible for the higher elevations in western Greenbrier and western Pocahontas counties. Now, yet again, Tuesday, we could be seeing a mix of rain and snow. Not looking like too much accumulation, just some minor accumulation possible with that storm before it pulls off Wednesday morning. You can see a few isolated snow showers possible for the day on Wednesday as well. But tonight we look to stay mainly dry. A few flurries are possible. It's just going to be really cold. Temperatures bottoming out in the single digits. Any snow melt that we had today could be refreezing, so we could see some slick roads once again tonight. And taking a look ahead, you can see we stay dry tomorrow with a mix of clouds and sunshine. Temperatures topping off right around freezing. That changes on Sunday. A cold front moves through. Could be seeing a few snow showers, not much in the way of accumulation. Drying up on Monday ahead of our next storm system. Tuesday into Wednesday could be bringing a mix of rain and snow to our area once again, and it gets cold again. Temperatures getting back down into the single digits overnight Wednesday night.